And hello, my friends. Jim Stevens here, shooting from another different view. You can see into the sitting room from this view. This is the guest desk, and I'm sitting in the guest chair. So, anyway, the book is here. It showed up yesterday, but like I said, I couldn't come get it. And wow, this, my friends, $5.75 if you're on Prime, free shipping, a little bit of sales tax. Um, but it's a new edition covering the same basic material, but wow. So what I want to do is just kick this off with showing you a couple things. One is table of contents, and so there's it's actually not that big of a book, but you can see it's nice big print. You can, it's easy to read. And I want to start off, it has a different foreword. The older book had a preface by, I think it's his son, and then a foreword by him. And you've seen it and heard it if you saw the other videos. Anyway, one page forward. And I got to tell you, it gave me chills because we're all about become president of your own life. And in Vicky's and my journey, we know that the most powerful market we could reach is the younger families now. People who are retired, they're, oh, I'm already president of my own life. I got my Social Security or whatever, or they're doing pretty well, right? And they're all done striving. But young families, we've been trying to figure out a way to kind of reach them better, right? President of your own life, young family. Can you imagine being young, having a family, and then become literally president of your own life, right? Okay, so to that end, the foreword, I'm going to read the whole thing straight through because this is other than the table of contents, this foreword from here to here, that's it. And then it starts into the book. Written by Robert Collier for this new edition. This foreword, you'll get it. Okay, ready? Here we go. If you had more money than time, more millions than you knew how to spend, what would be your pet philanthropy? Libraries, hospitals, churches, homes for the blind, crippled, or aged. Mine would be homes, but not for the aged or the infirm, for young married couples. And I'm like, whoa, this is going to be our textbook for young married couples. And now I'm going to read straight through without any break because I want you to really get the flavor of how it hit me. I have often thought that if I ever got into the philanthropic billionaire class, I'd like to start an endowment fund for helping young married couples over the rough spots in those first and second years of married life, especially the second year when the real trouble comes. Take a boy and a girl and a cozy little nest, add a cunning, healthy baby, and there's nothing happier on God's green footstool. But instead of a healthy babe, fill in a fretful, sickly baby, a wan, tired, worn out little mother, a worried, dejected, heartsick father, and there's nothing more pitiful. A nurse for a month, a few weeks at the shore or mountains, a lift on that heavy doctor's bill. Any one of these things would spell heaven to that tiny family. But do they get it? Not often. The reason? Because they are not poor enough for charity, and they are not rich enough to afford it themselves. They belong to that great middle class, which has to bear the burdens of both the poor and the rich and take what is left for itself. It is to them that I should like to dedicate this book. If I cannot endow libraries or colleges for them, perhaps I can point the way to get all good gifts for them. For men and women like them do not need charity or even sympathy. What they need is inspiration and opportunity. The kind of inspiration that makes a man go out and create his own opportunity. And that, after all, is the greatest good one can do anyone. Few people appreciate free gifts. They're like the man whom admiring townsfolk presented with a watch. He looked it over critically for a minute. Then, "Where's the chain?" he asked, right? But a way to win for themselves the full measure of success they've dreamed of, but almost stopped hoping for, that is something every young couple would welcome with open arms. And it is something that, if I can do it justice, will make the eternal triangle as rare as it is common today. For it will enable husband and wife to work together, not merely for domestic happiness, but for business success as well. That's it. I'm going to stop there. I want you to really marinate on that, because whether you choose to take the journey to president of your own life with us, or whether you get inspired to do something on your own, get this book. It's on Amazon, $5.75. But this is our textbook from here forward. So if you get it, you can follow along. And we'll just see how the readings go, whether I read straight through with some commentary or pick selected areas, because it's very different than my original book, but covers the same powerful information, only does it better. All right, that's it. Got to go. See you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday for now, my friends.